Hello and good morning. It's about 4:15 Eastern time right now, and I was reading online that there's going to be a launch of, I think it's called Starship or Starlink or something. It's a SpaceX thing that's going down in Boca Chica, Texas. It's supposed to be about 8 a.m. on Monday, April 17th, 2023. I have some concerns. I'm not saying that it's going to blow up. I'm just saying I have some concerns. The first concern I have is over here in Aquarius. We have a critical degree at 0 degrees Aquarius. Okay? And Pluto is also at 0 degrees Aquarius. So the MC or medium coeli and Pluto at 0 degrees Aquarius. And it's, of course, that's the 10th house. So, that's not terrible cause for concern. I'm just saying that there's a critical degree there. Another area of concern would be, here in the 8th house, Sagittarius starts the 8th house cusp. 8th house rules death and some other unpleasant things, and Sagittarius rules flight. So, that would concern me, having Sagittarius there. And another thing that kind of bugs me is we have in the 12th house of like losses, sorrows, troubles, secrets. If we were talking about a person, the 12th house would be your undoing, the things that undo you or cause your downfall. But we're talking about an event, not a person. But anyway, the concept is kind of the same. And there we have Aries starting the 12th house cusp. And we have Chiron, the Sun, and Jupiter all in Aries. And of course, Jupiter is concerning because it is the ruler of Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules flight. So, I don't know, it might be that they find something wrong and they call it off, or they reschedule it or something like that. Like I said, I don't want to be all gloom and doom. But, if I was an astronaut and this spacecraft was going to hold people and I was going to be one of them, I would not want to do it at this time. But, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I just think it might be a matter of it might be rescheduled or something. Another thing that kind of concerns me, if my phone will stop blurring everything I try to zoom in on, is the moon. The moon is at a critical degree in Pisces, also at 22 degrees. 22, 29, those degrees, and 0. There's more critical degrees than that, but those are some of them. Also, Jupiter is at a critical degree, I think. Let me see here. What's that? 23 or 22? I'm trying to read it. No, 23. Sorry. I thought it was 22. Let's see what else I can find. But anyway, just at first glance, I've looked at this for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And it's about to go down if it actually happens here pretty soon. But, yeah. I don't know. To me, it looks iffy. It looks kind of sketchy. It looks risky. Of course, this whole thing is risky. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do when it comes to anything that's, getting launched into space. Risk is the name of the game here. Let's see if I can find anything else. No. I can't really think of anything else to comment on right now. I'll try to come back later and talk about it. Like I said, I never said it's going to blow up. I said I thought it might get rescheduled. I could be completely wrong and the thing could go off right on time and everything could just go as planned. So, but like I said, if I was an astronaut and I was being asked to board this spacecraft and go into space, I would have a lot of reservations. I really wouldn't want to with things looking like that as far as the astrological weather goes. Something interesting about this 0 degrees of Aquarius I wanted to bring up that has nothing to do with spacecraft or anything like that. It has to do with presidential inaugurations. That correlates to January 20th, I believe, which is always the inauguration date for presidents. And so every time we have an inauguration, the sun is at 0 degrees Aquarius. And interestingly enough, oddly enough, the ascendant, of course, is always in Taurus when these inaugurations happen. I'm not sure how long that's been going on. I don't know if that's been the pattern ever since we started inaugurating presidents, starting with Washington. I don't know. I would have to research that. But that's just a little trivial fact. Sorry, one more thing I forgot to mention. Whenever an astrologer is reading some sort of chart, whether it's for a person or an event, and in this case it's an event, their planets should show up on at least one of the major angles of the chart. And here we have my moon in Taurus, okay, and it's conjunct, looks like the ascendant of the event, okay, and the Mercury and the Uranus there. Okay, Mercury's communication, Uranus is like things like astrology, astrologers, explosions, 911, disasters, things like that. Mercury rules things like temperature, things like anything that's mercurial, unpredictable, that kind of thing. Also the sign of Gemini, and Uranus also rules the sign of Aquarius. Then over here we have my Venus, which is on another major angle of the event chart, the DC, that's the descendant. So I am showing up in the chart. Let's see, here we have the, let's see, I'm looking for the MC. Okay, I'm not showing up on the MC. Let's see if I'm showing up on the IC. No, I'm showing up on the ascendant and the descendant as far as my planets go and as far as the angles go. So that's just another little trivial fact. And like I said, I hope and pray that it's a success. I have some concerns about it, but I hope and pray that everybody's going to be okay and that fun will be had by all. Thank you, and signing off.